In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add margin in Figma. Understanding how to effectively manage spacing in your designs is absolutely crucial for creating clean, professional, and responsive user interfaces. In Figma, what many designers commonly refer to as margin is primarily controlled through its powerful auto layout feature. Auto layout allows you to create dynamic frames that automatically adjust their size and position based on their contents, making it the perfect tool for defining consistent spacing and responsive layouts. So let's dive into how you can precisely add and adjust these essential spacing elements. To begin, you'll first need to ensure that the element or group you're working with has auto layout applied. If it doesn't, you can select your element and enable auto layout from the design panel on the right-hand side. Once auto layout is active, your right-hand panel will display a dedicated auto layout section. This is where all the magic happens for controlling your spacing. Within this section, you'll see several key properties that allow you to define the space around and between your elements. We're specifically looking at properties like spacing between items, which controls the gap between child elements within your auto layout frame, and horizontal padding and vertical padding, which control the space between the edges of your auto layout frame and its contents. While not explicitly called margin within Figma's auto layout, these padding and spacing controls serve the same fundamental purpose of defining and managing the empty space around and within your design elements. Now that you've located the auto layout section, you can easily adjust your spacing. Look for the input fields corresponding to spacing between items, horizontal padding, and vertical padding. You'll notice these fields are clearly labeled and typically show numerical values. To adjust any of these margins, simply click directly into the input field you wish to modify. Once clicked, you can type in your desired numerical value. For example, if you want 24 pixels of horizontal padding, you would type 24 into the horizontal padding field. A helpful tip for quicker adjustments is to click and drag the label of the input field itself, either left or right, to increase or decrease the value in real time and visually see the changes applied to your design. You can also use the up and down arrow keys on your keyboard after clicking into a field for precise incremental adjustments. Remember that horizontal padding adds space equally to both the left and right sides of your container, and vertical padding adds space equally to the top and bottom. If you need different values for each side, you can click on the individual padding icon next to the main padding field to reveal separate input fields for top, right, bottom, and left padding, giving you complete control over your spacing. By mastering these auto layout controls, you'll be able to add and adjust margins effortlessly, creating well-organized and aesthetically pleasing designs that are also highly adaptable. Experiment with these settings to find the perfect balance for your specific design needs.